history is fabricated. What you think that you learned is not the whole story. You didn't learn about the Bolsheviks, the Christians, the 10 million Christians that were murdered before by the Jews, right? You didn't hear about that shit. You never the Bolsheviks. You never the Christians in Russia, the Ukrainian Christians, yes, that were murdered by the Jews. So it has to do with we're not being told the whole fool. Um, what does that have to do with us, Christian? Yeah, but what I'm saying is, American history is fabricated. You think like you think you know history, but a lot of this shit is fabricated. I think fucking that one bitch was never even real. The fucking bitch that hid in the attic. What's her name? Anne Frank. Yeah, that bitch is fucking. That bitch was a liar, or she wasn't even real. I don't know, but I've no it. No, it's just because I'm tired of that shit, bro. I used to believe. I used to be a little sheep like you, and I used to believe all the government's lies that they tell me. But then I woke up one day and I was like, nah. And it's funny too because it was like you can go back and look at the footage, bro, like for verbatim, you know. And you could go and look at Trump because I was a big Trump supporter, before he switched and turned on his people. But I was a big Trump supporter. Then I'm like, oh, Trump's doing this. He's saying he's gonna do this. He's saying he's a Christian and he's doing this and he's in no more wars and this and that. He got in the office and he did the exact opposite of everything he said he was gonna do. He turned into a Jew. He went to the wall, started kissing. His daughter converted. I don't know. His whole thing is he can't do anything. Huh? His daughter converted to Judaism, yeah. And then he's like you can see you can see it in the interviews when he's like yeah, fuck that food too, but I think Obama, yeah. Yeah, him too. I I agree that to a certain extent, yeah. I agree because I don't like the Jews. I feel like the Jews are worse. I feel like I I mean I keep let me correct myself. Let me correct myself. I like Jews. I just don't like Zionists.
Medical emergency. 216 paramedics needed.
I don't know a Zionist. Yeah. I don't know. What I know is a Zionist is where they teach their own. I want to say religion, but it's separate from Judaism. And they teach about how Jesus burns in hell, and they go through the Talmud, and they fucking they create their own kind of religion, or they're separate.
I'll tell you right now what a Zionist means. A Zionist.
Okay, exactly, in a political movement that hates Jesus, right? It doesn't matter what your fucking what the definition in there says.
That's why the seals. Because the Zionists, the Zionists would be like somebody. Personally, believe that Jews have the right to have their own country. I'm not a Jew, so that means I'm a Zionist, meaning I support the Jews having their own country. That's what Zionism is for a Jew who lives in Israel obviously believe in Zionism, meaning that we want our own country. That's all it is. It's a political and ideological that advocates for self-determination and the right of the Jewish people to have a supreme faith.
Yeah, well, I think that other people would see it different. I think that I think what you're saying is a definition, maybe of what you're talking about. But as far as what people think, no. As far as what people think, yes, on Google. Google is ran by what? Google is ran by what? Google is ran by who? By Jews. Jews. Anyway, so you're talking about looking something up that about Jews that Jews would manipulate to fucking.
Not yet, but has been around since the fucking 40s. Literally.
I bet you don't believe. I bet you don't believe that they fucking arrived at Palestine in the ships, huh? And then they just fucking. I bet you when the Jews went to Palestine when they first got there from the war. From the war, yep. I bet you believe that didn't happen, huh? Hey, the right to the land, you hear? Who has the right to the land? How do you have the right to the land? Tell me how. Johnny, Johnny, those are people's homes, and they came and they think they just went there and say they own that home. Johnny, they.
The air scrubbers aren't doing great, so if you've got a mask, use it.
India became their own sovereign state. How do you think fucking Pakistan? Pakistan, China, the Russian Empire controlled it, and then, hey, Jews in Europe, y'all have their shit back, and what? The truth is about we don't want to move. Let's move these big characters. And that's what they did. They don't feel like pick up a goddamn history book.
The lies written by Robert Maxwell, you fucking idiot. Why would I pick up a history book that's full of lies that are written by a fucking pedophile children rapist dude? Why would I do that, Johnny? Tell me why.
Shit.
Fucking dumbass. They are not God's chosen people. That's a fucking lie.
She was nothing.
Because yeah, they did. They
Emergency overflow detected in waste management. Immediate assistance required.
Hey, so who started the war? Yeah. Who declared war on who? Who declared war on who? No, Judea declared war on Germany first. Judea claimed war on Germany first. Are you ready yet?
They infected it and they denied it when it's meant.
But yeah, I don't like either of them, so I don't really care. But I don't like either of them. I just don't like them. I said I don't like either of them, the Muslims or the Jews. But because the Jews they do the same shit, probably worse than Muslims talking about my God Jesus is burning and shit and fucking. You talk to any Muslim, they'll say that Jesus is that. They'll say it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to die here. Yeah, I know. I felt like it's because the Muslims are here, right? And they try to push their propaganda, right? Which is bullshit. And I don't like it. At the same time, I'm looking at the people that actually control me. The Muslims don't control my money. The Muslims don't control this and that. I think there's a lot better things that we can do. No, but they don't control my money system. They don't use our money system. Bro, why do you think that they attack? I'm talking about like as far as look at the countries we've been to war with. They have different currency. They don't use the dollars that we use. Why do you think like what do you think about the Lebanese guy? What's his name? Gandhi. I think. No, okay, I'm talking about we're talking about the wrong person here. But it's the Lebanese president that we killed. Gaddafi, yes, Gaddafi. Yeah. Supposedly that dude was fucking doing good for his people. He had different currency. There was no homelessness. He was providing free education for people that wanted it. And then I don't know, we murdered him for whatever reason, but no, there was a few small traders, but there was really like his whole people loved him though. Yeah, but we my thing is like, okay,
Turbine, up there.
so the Rothschilds and the 13th Bobcat. No, I have a Bobcat and a Stitcher. What? Man. Alright. Damn, what is that?
Turbine, up there.
Oh,
Turbine, up there.
is it shooting at you? I know, I threw a couple of snap grenades and ran. Imagine we take it down, bro. I threw fire on there right now. Alright. A mine hit me. Fuck that, you see that shit?
10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes. Grid's still dark. Those sensors won't
blueprint?
turn themselves on.
What's it called? That the one, you know, the one that's like